My name is Stephen Lucio-Francis, and along with my two colleagues, Nakisha Mark and Elenza Labriel, I'm planning to explain to you our three motivational theories. My choice of motivational theory is the health belief model, which is used to provide solutions to numerous health conditions. For the purpose of my study, I am examining the use of the health belief model in Antigua in the 1990s to provide solutions and reductions in the HIV/AIDS numbers.
Hi, my name is Nakisha Mark. I am a proud member of the Psychology 2018 class. We are here today to teach you of motivational theories. The theory that I have chosen today is the Maslow hierarchy of need, which was made by a psychologist, Abraham Maslow, in 1943. The Maslow hierarchy of needs motivational theory in psychology comprises of 5 models of human needs. This theory emphasizes that one must achieve their basic needs before they are motivated to achieve higher level needs. As you go through my slide, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy as you learn about the Maslow hierarchy of needs. I thank you.
Greetings. I am Elenza Labriel, a student of the Introduction to Psychology class 2018 with the University of the West Indies Open Campus. I join my colleagues, Nakisha and Stephen, in sharing with you our understanding of motivational theories. For this presentation, I chose David McClelland's Achievement Theory of Motivation. Please grant me the opportunity to share with you further information on this theory. Motivational theory is tasked with the discovering of what drives individuals to work towards a goal or an outcome. Let's take a look at David McClelland's need theory of motivation. David McClelland was an American psychologist who in the 1960s established his needs achievement theory. He suggested that no matter who we are or where we come from, we all have these needs, which are the need to achievement, the need to power, and the need to affiliation, which at times derives from life experiences. The person with the need to achievement has a strong need to set and accomplish challenging goals, even if it means taking a risk to achieve these goals. They are motivated by the feedback of their progress and accomplishment. They prefer to work alone. Similarly, the person with the need for power like to be in control and influence over others. They like to win arguments. They enjoy competition and status and recognition. Unlike the person with the need for affiliation, who like to be in a group, prefer collaboration over competition, and wants to be in agreement with everyone at all times, and who is not a risk taker. Within the context of the Caribbean, David McClelland's needs theory of motivation is visible within organized crime units. For example, one article mentioned that a person in charge of a gang unit was not motivated by monetary incentive, but by the fact that gang provides a sense of power and control. Another article mentioned in Haiti, gang meets the basic needs of the youth. On a personal level, the youth seek and receive power, respect, authority, recognition. Interpersonally, the youth seek and receive support, care, and friendship, and a connectiveness which should be provided by the family. These are the basic needs of an individual. Subsequently, David McClelland's need theory of motivation is considered to be an extension of Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
As my dear teammate Elenza Labriel shared on achievement theory, where each individual is driven from their life experience and opinion of their culture. My theory today that I would share on is the Maslow hierarchy of need motivation theory as introduced in my introduction. The
Maslow's hierarchy of needs states that people are motivated to achieve certain needs and that some needs take precedence over others. This theory was created by psychologist Abraham Maslow in his 1943 paper, A Theory of Human Motivation. The theory emphasizes that person's basic needs must be met before they become motivated to achieve higher level needs. The Maslow hierarchy of needs motivational theory carries 5 characteristics. We have self-actualization. This describes self-actualization as the pinnacle of any needs. Individual reaching their full potential, being motivated not by the satisfaction of their needs. Esteem. Having self-esteem for oneself. A feeling of confidence, independence, and always respect for others. Love and belonging. Having a need for relationship, family, a sense of connection. Safety. Having personal and financial security, whether it may be employment, resources, health, and property. Psychological needs. These are the needs that are met for basic survival. Air, water, food, shelter. One of the issues that is affecting our people in the Caribbean is our health issue. With the Maslow hierarchy of need, we are motivated by the hierarchy of needs. Most behaviors are multi-motivated, that is, simultaneously determined by more than one basic need. In many countries, our healthcare system is at its lowest, but mostly in Caribbean countries. Maslow's hierarchy persists that healthy people with healthy physique transcend their environment. His belief is that people are guided by internal values and roles that foster a safe governing character, detachment, and independence. Chronic diseases are devastating to individuals and communities, threatening the quality of life and becoming an increasingly consequential factor in the Caribbean development. The Pan American Health Association noted that the Caribbean has the highest rate for heart disease and the top 5 countries for diabetes. Among countries in the CARICOM, heart disease is the leading cause of death, followed by cancer, stroke, diabetes, and health. HIV. Maslow theory can be used for motivating people to become healthy, using the need to address epidemic that continues negatively to impact the region's health. Let's go into our health belief theory by my dear colleague Stephen.
The health belief model is a prevention strategy aimed at the early detection and screening of diseases. It was created in the 1950s by U.S. Public Health Service social psychologists and has evolved to uses such as responses by patients to symptoms and their compliance with treatment programs. The HBM operates by suggesting a person's belief in the threat of illness or disease, as well as the benefits and efficiency of recommended precautionary measures, will eventually cause a person to adopt reformative behavior. The health belief model is rooted in the person understanding that taking health-related action, example the use of condoms, can make a person 1. Feel that a health issue can be circumvented, 2. Has a positive preconceived notions that by taking preventive health measures they can avoid a health problem, example, condoms minimize the use of HIV transmission, and finally, the person believes that by taking the recommended health action, they can minimize the entire risk of the negative health issues. For example, the high percentage that condom prevents against STIs and STDs can make a person feel secure knowing that by using this item, they would not get any disease. Here we have the conceptual model of the health belief model, which shows how it flows in its application. We have perceived susceptibility or the seriousness of disease, which moves into the perceived threat of disease. Then after we're looking at the likelihood of taking the recommended preventive health action, which minimizes the risk of getting that illness. And finally, we have the factors which cause all of these things. We have the age, sex and race, culture, tradition, the socio-psychological variables, as well as the socio-economic factor. From a Caribbean perspective, when the first case of HIV was reported in the 1990s in Antigua, it was a 17-year-old teenage mother, after which it creeped up to 6 more young women between the ages of 15 to 19. However, there were no deaths due to AIDS in teenage boys. Men aged 20 to 39 contracted and died of the illness. Due to the prolonged incubation period of the HIV virus, many teens were infected. This led to the government beginning their HIV prevention methods targeted at earlier ages. Research conducted in Antigua on AIDS knowledge, inclusive of prevention, beliefs, and attitudes, suggested that an intervention program was necessary in the younger percentage of the population. Antigua applied the health belief model by implementing school-based prevention programs such as magnified focus on reducing risk-taking sexual behavior, provision of literature on the benefits of safe or condomed sex, addressing the social and media responsibility in influencing unhealthy sex practices.